Yeah, man. I hate talking to you guys week to week, too.
Fly ball left field. Nate McLouth is there. And the magical season of the Baltimore Orioles continues.
Ball and 2 strikes on Gomes. Ground ball to first. There's Pierce. And the Orioles are champions of the AL East.
And everybody knows he's ready to fire on the first one. Bases loaded. Young swings, line drive. That is down and to the wall. Cruz is in. Pierce is in. Party around third. He's going to try to score. And safe. The Orioles have the lead.
With the first selection of the 2019 MLB Draft, the Baltimore Orioles select Adley Rutschman, a catcher from Oregon State University.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 51 of the Talking Birdie podcast. The boys are back. It's been a little bit, but we're here. My friends, how you doing?
Doing good. Missed a little pod action. I think we went like a week and a half because we did our last episode on like a Thursday or something like that. Odd, but the season is winding down. Not going to lie, I'm a little happy for that, I think. The every other week episodes in the winter. It's going to be nice to get a little break. This season has been up and down kind of year. Not up and down. The year in general has been great, but like, every week it seems like we're like, yeah, the playoff hopes. Oh, no. It's probably been a couple weeks since we've genuinely thought that, but in general, doing good. How are you doing, Bradley?
Yeah, man. I hate talking to you guys week to week, too. I'm looking forward to it being every other week. So I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm right there with you, man. I'm kind of emotionally detached right after we lost 3 out of 4 from Toronto and Baltimore. In fact, I just looked today and saw there were only 4 games back with 16 to go. I was like, really? How? I had no idea. Because I've seen what's been happening with our games, but I just kind of stopped paying attention to the other games because I figured we were way out of it. But I guess we still kind of stayed in it, but now we're getting our ass kicked by a minor league team basically right now. So it's fun, but it is what it is, man. Ryan, how's it going for you, bro?
I have no reason to live, honestly.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That Akil bloop single really got you in the fields.
Well, it's that. It's the Ravens historically losing yesterday.
Absolute joke. Relocate the team.
Yeah.
Relocate them.
Or just fold the franchise, period.
That's fine. Either one. Just get them out of here. That way I don't have to listen to Ravens fan takes anymore, at least. So
yeah, true.
Yeah.
We can just start listening to Commander fan takes.
The only thing Ravens I saw yesterday was like a play layout on like a computer or whatever of all the defense, like on the Tyreek Hill touchdown.
Where they decided not to pay any attention to Tyreek Hill whatsoever. Yeah, that was.
Well, I don't know who he is. Jalen something. He just stood there, didn't do anything. Got blown right by.
Yeah, it's because he was supposed to sit in his own there. And he thought he had safety. I thought he had a safety over the top, but Kyle Hamilton and who's the other? Marcus Williams. They were not where they were supposed to be. So
much like everyone on the entire defense for the entire fourth quarter.
Yes, pretty much. Patrick Queen's a fucking loser, dude. He's so bad.
Yep.
He's so fucking bad. I he might have had to start a new Twitter account for how many people he probably had to block last night.
Fuck him, dude.
It's that time of year.
Yep. Although, you know what? We're probably almost done with Patrick Queen because he probably won't have his 5th-year option picked up.
That's a good point. Yep.
So, well done, Eric. Another brilliant first-round pick.
I'm so annoyed by Baltimore sports right now that I'm tempted to book a flight out to Kansas this weekend to watch KU football for their probably first sellout game in 15 years.
Did they end up in the rankings after last week?
No, they fucking should be. They fucking killed Houston. They're getting votes. They're getting votes, but they're not ranked yet.
One more win, they should be it.
It's because of SEC propaganda.
True. So real.
Yep.
SEC. I actually saw a lot of people.
Sports sucks. It's almost hockey season, which is even worse news. So
really no reason to live, huh?
Well, actually, you know what? I do have reason to live because Arsenal are top of the table right now in the Premier League.
It's called a table?
Yes. It's called the league table.
Okay. I can't tell if I like that or not.
Well, there's no divisions, there's no conferences. It's just a ranking top to bottom.
Right.
So it kind of looks like an Excel spreadsheet. So yeah, I don't know. They call it the league table. I don't know. They're fucking weird, dude. They have weird names for everything. It's England. Their like signature food dish is like beans on toast. So like we don't need to take anything seriously that comes out of that place.
Unserious country.
Very unserious country.
Did they get like 2 weeks of work off for like the Queen's death?
I know. It's crazy, right? You know that guy John Taffer?
Yeah, I love him.
Does bar rescue.
Yeah, he's great.
Put it down.
Yeah, that guy. So you're familiar. It's good. I saw this clip on Instagram the other day. It was him sitting with this like British dude or something. I don't even know what they were doing, but they're sitting there drinking, and the British dude just starts like making fun of John for like not having that much of his beer drank, and the guy's like already finished one, and John's like, well, yeah, that's because all you guys do over here is drink beer because all your food is terrible. And the guy's like, hold on. I'll have you know that 5 of the world's best restaurants are right here in London. And he's like, yeah, and what food do they serve? And he's like, sits there for a second. He's like, French. So the moral of the story is English food sucks and your whole country sucks.
Real.
Yeah.
Noted.
This is what the Orioles losing does to us. It brings us back to the days where we just rant about shit on this pod.
Back to the 2021 days. What times?
I know.
Have you guys been watching much of those lately? Like I've been doing a lot of stuff, so I haven't like really tuned into a game in probably about a week.
No, I always gamecast on my phone if I'm not watching, and that's pretty much all I've done probably for the last, at least I would say since we dropped that 3 out of 4 to Toronto.
That was crushing, man. I know we talked about it last week, but just that was the season right there.
It really was. But I had to read all the fanboy homers that just hopped on this year. We can still do it if we go 6-0 against Toronto. Shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna fucking go 6-0 against Toronto, you absolute dipshit.
I was pretty optimistic after the last episode. Like, not pretty optimistic, but I was like the only one of the three of us that was like, yeah, I mean, the O's really are still in it. Like, they got kind of a shot. But after that J series, I think they lost like the 4th game after we had recorded. And no, it's over, man. Like, those teams didn't lose for like 2 more days, and then O's lost like back-to-back games or something. And no, season's technically over playoff wise. Still meaningful games in the sense that guys are going to be getting like reps. Hopefully the young guys get reps. I don't want to see Odor out there every day. Perhaps
you will,
we'll
though.
about that.
You will,
yeah, probably will. Perhaps we'll talk about that later. But like, yeah, I mean, I fell pretty hard off of the optimism train.
Yeah. But I mean, on the bright side for me, the Bay Sox went into their last game last night with a chance to win to get in the postseason. Went up 3-0 in the first inning. Oh wait, they blew it too. So that's over with. Fuck, man. Aberdeen's in the championship though. Oh wait, they're down 1-0 in a 3-game series. Good
They're at
times.
home now, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Home field advantage in minor league baseball.
Yeah, huge. Ryan, you want to take us into the last week summary?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
I'll
do it, but I don't really want to. So yeah, the O's actually had what was it? 3-2 road trip, little short 5-game swing, with 2 games in DC, in the worst baseball stadium I've ever been in, and then another 3 in Toronto. They lost the first 2, but managed to salvage the final game yesterday thanks to an Adley bases loaded single in the top of the 9th. It was nice. It was nice to turn that on like immediately after the Ravens just stomped on me and see that happen. So it was pretty nice. But yeah, the wins in DC were unimpressive, even though they were fun to see.
Of course. Yeah, I wish I saw the game yesterday. That actually looked like a really good game, but unfortunately I did not.
I attended one of the games in Washington, and yeah, I can't believe people go to that stadium, man.
It's been about 10 years or so since I've been there. I mean, it seems just like an average stadium, I guess. I don't know. You seem to be making it to be much worse than that.
It's not average. It's like if it was average, like it would probably actually have some pop, but it doesn't. The whole, like, there's no parking around there.
No.
You have to get not really. There's a garage that's in like the center field area that you can see when you're watching games on TV. What the fuck was that?
That was my alarm, my bad. I had an auction I was trying to win.
Oh. I was going to say, why do you have an alarm set for 8:24 p.m.? That's
don't worry about it. There's 30 seconds left on a first Bowman auto I'm trying to get.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you. I have 30 seconds.
So yeah, they have parking at like this shitty garage that takes forever to get out of if you park there, and it's $50. The whole area is just really built up. I mean, it's essentially become like a big neighborhood of like condo and apartment buildings that happens to be a baseball stadium in the middle of. Like it's just surrounded by high-rise apartments, and it's boring.
Those are all new builds too, right?
Very new.
I believe they're under construction. I went there.
The food is not good. My wife just tried to get nachos, and she went to 5 different places that she could find, because most of them were closed, by the way. The ones that were open, she couldn't get anything from. The ushers are annoying. They do the whole like during the play thing. You can't come to or go back to you can't come to or leave your seats.
That's so lame.
Yeah. It's ironic because nobody in those games actually watch it. The whole reason for that rule is to like not impede the viewing experience of other people, but nobody at those games actually watches the games. So there's like a nice little irony in that. Yeah, it sucked, but I always wanted to go to an O's Nats game in DC, so I finally did it.
And they won, so
they did. They did. Although I think I would have preferred to go to the second game because Gunnar absolutely just popped the fuck off in that one.
It's like a 3-hit game, right?
Yeah. That was the one he hit the fucking Little League home run.
Right. Yeah. He's been fun, man. He's been everything I think we hoped he could be.
And a little more, I think.
Definitely. Because, I mean, you and I talked about it, Ryan, a couple of weeks ago. Like, yeah, he might come up. He'll be like, maybe he'll struggle like Adley did for a month, but he hasn't at all, like any capacity.
Yeah, it's another classic Boob Nightingale take from me there.
Boob Nightingale.
Because I think I said like something to the effect of you'll get about the same production from him as you would Odor, because he's going to have to take all that time to adjust.
And now he's taking third base.
I said, another classic Boob take. Yeah. Yep. I'm stupid, but it's fine.
They're complaining about his defense as well, because they care about that for some reason.
Wait, who is?
Who's complaining about his defense?
I feel like the group chat that
talking
you
about-
guys aren't in anymore, but people
You're
were
talking
complaining
about Gunner's
his
defense?
like at second base. So Gunner's not a second
Yeah.
baseman. It's like, ooh, he
Oh,
played
yeah.
all 26 innings there.
Yeah, I had a lot of people treating that as a got you moment towards me when he like failed to turn a double play at second base one time. Like, oh, see, I told you, Odor turns double plays better. Okay,
I thought people would like stop the
no,
tanking mentality at this point, but there's still like a couple little people that just hang out and they just still do it. I don't know. It's September.
do people still want to tank, or do they just, or are you equating that to them thinking Odor is a good player?
I believe I saw someone say something about like we're just playing for draft picks at this point.
Because who the hell wants to tank for like a 16th pick over the 18th?
Right. It doesn't matter.
I could not give less of a fuck about that.
Mock drafts are even useless after like 4 MLB picks. Like it will not even kind of matter.
Well, we are planning on doing a full mock next year, so let's
No, we're not.
Oh, well, apparently we have some things to work out then, so that's my understanding.
Looking forward to it.
Mhm.
We'll
It's
address
out in the
we'll
offseason.
we'll address this off the air.
So, if anybody wants to know the resolution, my DMs are open.
Contact me if you wish.
If things don't work out, we can do a mock draft together.
Have fun with that, boys.
And then maybe compare our MLB The Show Orioles rosters with fair trades turned off and talk about how awesome we are at constructing rosters.
Do you guys want to mock draft the international signing period?
Yeah, I'm all about it, man. Anytime it has the word mock in it, I'm in. I'm in.
Dude, I can't wait to see what 14-year-old the Orioles sign out of Venezuela this year. It's gonna be so hype.
I can't wait to maybe watch him play in like 2036.
I know.
I fucking love that kid Domingo Jimenez, bro.
I wanted to make a similar joke, but I was like, I don't really know how to say this like the right way, I guess.
Don't worry, I'll just say it the wrong way.
Domingo Jimenez.
He's a fucking beast. That's my guy. Domingo, if you're listening, buena suerte, amigo. Buena suerte.
How'd your boy Almengo finish out?
Independent ball. He got cut. Like he got hurt, and then they cut him once he got hurt.
Damn.
He's an independent
Hey
ball.
guys,
Yeah.
I'm very pleased to inform you that up until 2018, the Indians had a prospect relief pitcher named Domingo Jimenez.
Let's go.
I mean, I'm not shocked by that. I'm not shocked by that. I'm talking about a different one. I'm talking about a different Domingo Jimenez.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bro,
sorry.
who the hell is who is Almengo playing for? His team name in Indie Ball is the 2022 Kentucky Wild Health Genomes.
Ooh, he got smoked in indie ball too. That sucks.
Yeah, his ERA is worse than it was in like Chris Davis is on this team. What? Not Crush like A's Chris Davis.
So that's
Chris
crazy.
with a K.
Yeah, Felix PA is on this team. What is going on?
Wow.
37-year-old Felix PA had a 761 OPS there. Yuri Perez. I know a few of these names.
Well, I guess it's a decent indie league then.
Felix PA pitched. He recorded 1 out. Gave up a run. 3 walks.
Probably came in to blow out or something. They probably aren't actually using him as a pitcher.
Oh my
He recorded 1 out.
Yeah, 1/3 of an inning, but still, that's insane. Good job, Felix. Really holding this up out there. You and Almengo.
Almengo. Love him. I miss him.
He misses you.
I saw when I saw when I was at the Bay Sox game last week. I'm sitting over on Richmond's side, and I look into their bullpen, and I see this guy that looks familiar, and I'm looking at their roster. I was like, holy shit, that's Felix Peralta.
Oh,
So
shit.
Felix Peralta was on Richmond. So I called him over after the game, gave him a fist bump because he was really tight with Domingo and Perez. I didn't really get to know him that well, but like he would always be by them when I was talking to him. So I called him over and said, "Hey man, I hope you're doing well." Fist bumped him, took a picture with him and everything. Told him to tell Domingo and Perez I said what's up. So
Nice.
that was kind of cool. Yep.
He's like younger, isn't he? He's like mid-20s still.
He's probably 26 or so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he also went up to AAA and just got absolutely shelled and got cut. So unfortunately, I don't think he was doing that well for Richmond either. But
He's
seems like a nice guy. So
25, doing poorly with Richmond. He got lit up in Norfolk.
yeah, he did.
10.3.
Him and Domingo both.
I saw some post on Instagram the other day. It was like some kid posting his TikTok. He's like, "This is me as a freshman in high school throwing 70 miles an hour. This is me as a sophomore throwing like 81. This is me as a junior throwing 90." And he says like prepping for junior year of college, and I throw like 101. And I looked up his stats, see what I did in college. He's got like a 27 ERA in his freshman year. He had like a 62 ERA in his sophomore year. Sad.
Wait, so what did you say his numbers are again?
He had like an ERA that was like literally 62. Like he pitched like 15 innings or something like that. 62 ERA.
Wow, I was gonna say it'd be one thing if he had like a third of an inning pitched or something like that. But if he actually pitched 15 innings and had a 62 ERA, that's really hard to do.
Yeah, no, he got some reps.
Off the top of my head. That means. So he pitched over 9 innings. He pitched another 6. That means he had to have given up like 90 something runs in 15 innings.
Maybe that can't be right. Like it was like over like 20 for sure. I think one of his seasons was 62.
Not like 90 something runs.
That can't be right? But like his season was like 62. He only pitched like a couple innings, but like his career college ERA was like in the 40s or something. It was like really bad. I wish I remembered his name so I could like verify this, but I don't. This is what happens when the Orioles are season's over.
Yeah, man. Well, sorry to that guy for his poor ERA.
Poor fortune.
Yeah.
I believe last week we touched on Orioles free agency stuff a little bit, just a tad. But we didn't really get into the infield much because there wasn't like a ton available for it. But I wanted to know what you guys wanted to see happen for the infield plan moving forward.
I mean, you got to bring back Rougned Odor. They need his leadership.
The clubhouse just won't be the same.
No, man. I mean, give either Westberg and or Joey Ortiz a chance. Okay, that's what it boils down to for me. I don't want to sign some random vet with a 600 something career OPS or low 700s. It's trending down. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. I know if they sign one of those guys, he's just going to block them all year long, like Odor did this year. See what you have in the other guys. That's what I want. Plain and simple.
Yeah. I think unless you're going out for like Dansby Swanson or Trey Turner, like it's not even worth it to sign anyone else.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, as much as I like Ramon Urias, you're definitely right about like Westberg, Ortiz, give one of those or both of those guys shots next year. Gunnar should be starting at shortstop. Probably flip those guys for second and third. And like, you probably have Urias on the bench. I'd love to see Taron Vavra stick around next year and maybe get some reps, but I just don't really know where he's going to get at bats if that's the infield.
Yeah, that's another guy too. Like I wouldn't mind seeing him get reps also. So as long as it's one of Vavra, Westberg, Ortiz, someone like that, yeah, give me one of them. Yep. Or like you said, if it's like a real free agent like a Trey Turner, then yeah, that'd be another thing.
If they can create space in the outfield, like if Austin Hayes gets traded, who I'm no longer confident on his future in Baltimore, if he were to get traded, like you open up room for like Stowers, McKenna, Vavra a little bit, but they have to do that first.
How much value do you think Hayes actually has right now? I mean, I'm sure he could get something.
You got to get something like a major league. He's a major league player, that's for sure. But like his value is tanked this year, man. But I don't really think it's worth it to keep him on the team if you have these other options.
No, I don't think so either.
I think we're forgetting one guy that's been playing a lot of games on the infield this year. Who is that, Ryan? It won't crack my mind.
Are you talking about noted astronaut Jorge Mateo?
International Space Station resident.
Yes. Yep. He can go. I don't care. I don't care how fast he is. I don't care how flashy he is at shortstop. Don't care. He's not the future. He can go. That's all I have to say about it.
Big facts.
It's just, I'm tired of watching him be shitty at the plate. And I'm just straight up fucking tired of it, dude. Like, I don't know what else to say.
I want to see his new second half OPS because it's been bad the last few weeks.
Yeah, he's not good.
No, he's not good. I mean, we've been saying this for months now, but like this is our weekly Jorge Mateo hatred segment. But let's see. Second half. The last 7 days he's been good, but his last 20 games, 488 OPS. That's abysmal.
Beautiful.
That's worse than Hayes has been.
Yeah, but he's so fast, bro.
Second half OPS 757. So no doubt his second half is better than his first half, but his second half is still like not a good season. 293 OBP in the second half.
It's just beautiful.
September OPS 608. Yeah, get this man out of here. If he's so valuable that we need to keep him around, hopefully another team thinks the same way and they'll just take it and they'll give us like maybe like a top 10 organizational prospect.
I don't see that happening. But
I don't see that
would be
happening.
cool.
Yep. Get him out. Gunnar Henderson needs to be playing shortstop. That's how it has to be.
Yeah, he does.
You know, maybe if the generational shortstop wasn't coming or the team organizational, whatever generational isn't coming, but he is.
Yeah. He's here. He's not just coming. He's here.
Yeah.
No, Ryan. He's talking about Joey Ortiz.
Okay.
It's more referring to Connor Norby. Maybe Greg Cullen.
Or, okay, don't compare Connor Norby to Greg Cullen. Connor Norby has been fucking awesome this
Oh, yeah, he's been awesome. I love watching him just rise up.
And so is Joey. And frankly, so is Joey Ortiz since like July.
I will say we didn't talk
when-
anything about Joey Ortiz beginning of the season, but his second half's been wild.
Well, he's been so good in the second half that his overall season numbers are good. So it's not just like he went on a couple-week hot streak.
Yeah.
He was terrible for like a couple months, and then he was so good in the second half that his numbers still ended up pretty good.
Orioles being no hit through 5 innings by Tyler Alexander.
An absolute loser.
Yep.
Jeez. Ryan Mountcastle is our only base runner. He has a walk.
Yep. Yeah, man. Gotta love it.
Let's go. Oh,
This team fucking pisses me off so much.
Oh. Yeah, man. I'm going to the game tomorrow night.
Congratulations, buddy. Have fun.
Who's Jake Reed, man?
Yeah, who the fuck is that guy? Where the fuck did he come from?
What is a Jake Reed?
Do we really care? Like, he's not relevant. He's not going to be here.
Yeah, you're right.
I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of guys I've said that about, and they still ended up being here. Like, maybe like a Joey Crabeel last year would be a good example.
We all definitely thought Sinel Perez would be like DFA'd at the deadline, and he's been one of our best relievers. I think Brad saw his minor league numbers and was like, this guy's shitty. He'll be gone by spring training.
Yeah. He's done a lot better than I thought he would. But yeah, I never shit on him to the extent that I've shit on some other guys. But yeah, I didn't think he would be that good.
Jordan Lyles does not have that dog in him. In fact, he can't even pitch well with a flu game. He can't even recover from flu and pitch well.
Suck it. I was right about Jordan Lyles.
You guys think they decline the option?
Of course, now he's going to.
Please. I mean, I hope so.
Absolutely. They have to.
They have to.
I will be furious if they don't decline the option, dude. I will be furious.
I've 100% been trying to think about next year's rotation, and not include Jordan Lyles. And if they were to just pick up the option, that would just change all my thoughts.
I'm not. There are still some people who are on Team Lyles, but I'm starting to see more and more that are kind of like, all right, yeah, I guess he's kind of dog shit.
Yeah,
like the percentage of that has gone up from the beginning of the year. Or even the middle of the year. But he eats innings, bro.
Oh, bro, he just eats the innings.
Odor made a funny T-shirt about him
because he's the only guy that they don't care about protecting his arm, so they keep him in the game.
He's the bullpen saver. It's literally the reason he was signed.
Entirely, he did that job well, to say the least. But let's not pretend he threw quality innings, I guess, high quality innings.
I will say he's been bad. He did the one thing I'll say, he did slightly better than I thought he would. Okay. In a season where offense is down across the league and he gets the backed up wall and everything and did way better at home than on the road as a result.
He entirely did his job. That's my takeaway from Jordan Lyles.
I still hated the signing, and I feel vindicated because he's dog shit.
Yeah, at least Matt Harvey never came up this year.
No, there's still time for that.
There is still time.
Well, it doesn't matter if he does now. It does.
That's true. The season's gone.
We're not making a playoff push anymore. If you want to save Tyler Will's arm the rest of the way and call it Matt Harvey or Spencer Watkins again, by all means.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, I'll still hope that either one of those guys gets shelled because I don't want them to be I don't even want them signing minor league free agent contracts because that just means there's a chance they're going to get called up.
I don't think next year is going to be that year where they're playing like that. I mean, based on the tone that they've talked with the front office and everything.
I mean, yeah, I think they'll probably make a more serious push to better their roster, but it wouldn't surprise me if they signed Watkins to a minor league deal.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I'm interested to see. Does Jordan Lyles have a major league? Does he sign a major league contract with anybody next year? Or is
Jordan Lyles?
Or is he a minor league free agent?
I think he'll play major league
baseball
for sure. You think so?
Well, no, that's not the question. He could sign a minor league contract and still make the big league roster. What I'm asking is he going to sign a guaranteed big league contract?
I don't think so.
I do think so.
Yeah.
I think a team like the Nationals pick him up or something like that. A team that did the same, that needed the same thing we needed this year.
Yeah.
Innings. Nationals don't have a rotation. They have Josiah Gray and Pablo Espino or something.
Who?
I think his name's Pablo Espinal. He pitched a game against the Orioles. I just remember he only stuck out to me because I think Ben McDonald was oh yeah, poor Pablo Espinal. He's been in the bullpen for half the season. He's been in the rotation and he hasn't gotten a win yet because he's 0-12 or something. I'd like to confirm his loss number. Anything else?
Nope, I think that's about it.
Oh, he's 0-7. Got it. But he's been good. Doesn't matter.
Nope. There's nothing else to talk about. The season's over. We suck again. The Ravens are the bane of my existence.
Dog shit. Absolute embarrassment to the city of Baltimore. Go away. Go away forever.
Against Lamar's future team.
Shut the fuck up, Josh. Stop it.
There's dumb rumors out there, but that was funny.
Yeah.
What was his list? Like Lions, Dolphins, and like
Eagles.
That's the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Eagles have like the JV version of Lamar Jackson. Jalen Hurts is like Diet Lamar.
Yeah, he pretty much.
Diet Lamar.
Yeah, he is. He does everything Lamar does, just not as well.
I don't mean it as an insult. Like, I think he's a solid player. He's just not Lamar.
Yeah.
So Diet Lamar.
Lamar is like the premier dual threat QB, and Jalen Hurts is just like a dual threat QB.
Developing dual threat.
I don't think he'll get there. He's too. I don't know. He's kind of. He's never going to be as fast as Lamar because he's too big. And I mean, he might develop some arm talent and be a better thrower. He already looks a lot better this year. But they went out and got him some weapons, which is just a crazy idea, isn't it, Brad? Just getting your QB guys to throw it to. Isn't that fucking wild? Can you believe teams actually do that?
I mean, we got Des Bryant a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah. Right. That's right.
Yeah.
Washed up Des that hadn't played for like 2 years. Right. Yep. Forgot about that. Silly me.
Willie Snead.
How could I forget Willie Snead?
Michael Crabtree.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yep. The Ravens literally shop at the wide receiver Dollar Tree every year.
Hey, man.
The Orioles
don't hate on Dollar Tree. You know damn well there's shit at Dollar Tree that's worth well more than $1.
Is there?
Oh my God, yeah, dude.
I went in Dollar Tree last week simply to use the bathroom. They didn't have it. I was disappointed, so I didn't stay.
Well, yeah, they can't afford it. I mean, you're paying $1 for everything you buy there.
Yeah, dude.
That's employees only, buddy.
Yeah.
They should have a little card reader mounted outside of the bathroom, and you have to like swipe your credit card to get in there.
Everything's $1 here, Fred.
Yep.
Which, by the way, inflation got to Dollar Tree because I actually did stop in a Dollar Tree like 2 weeks ago to get a snack when I was in Bowie, and things were up to $1.25. So,
I do remember hearing about that.
Yep.
It's outrageous. It's unfair.
I don't understand that business model because there's definitely things that are there that are worth more than $1.
They only put things in the store that they can make a profit on, though. Like if you notice how nothing's on brand there.
That's not true, dude. I see Monster energy drinks and shit there.
Really?
Yeah, dude, for sure. I've seen on brand shit there.
I will hold my tongue.
Yeah. When I lived in Florida, I did go to Dollar Tree like once a week because they actually had like decent freezer food that I could heat up in there. And there were some good snacks in there too. There's a lot of off-brand shit, but there is some on-brand shit there too. So that's why it confuses the hell out of me.
I've never considered the dollar store for a road trip snack. Maybe I'll have to keep that in mind. I'm usually a gas station guy.
Well, yeah, if you're on a road trip, then a gas station is more convenient, but because it's usually like right off the side of the road. But
the gas stations are marked up. Like I can get like a pack of Skittles for like $3 at the gas station.
Yeah, if it's not too far out of your way, then Dollar Tree is a solid play.
Noted.
No.
Always want to do fantasy. The last fantasy of the year.
Sure, man. Let's do it.
Not really, but I'll do it anyway.
It's the last one, Ryan.
Fine. I said I'll do it anyway.
He didn't have a soundboard to play with, so he got more tired.
Yeah, the soundboard is gone. That was a dummy move on my part. I needed to clear disk space because I absolutely bombard this computer with games and other things. So I needed disk space. So I was like, oh, I have like 4 gigs in my download folder. Let me just go ahead and nuke that really quick.
Is that what happened?
And I forgot that soundboard is an exe file. It's not actually a program. It's just an exe file. And that exe file was in my download folder. And therefore, the soundboard is gone.
That is a shame.
They'll have to re-download it and re-put the sounds in. Luckily, I'm smart, and I have all of the soundboard clips in a folder.
Just got to put them back in.
So I'll just have to re-download it and put them back in there. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yes.
That's huge, actually.
It's funny if you read the names of the files, because they're just short form of whatever it is. So we've got like 6 inches, Cedric Mullins, dogging him, fucking loser, hell yeah, kind of retarded. It just keeps going down there.
Pretty wet.
It's just pretty wet on this. Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff.
Beautiful.
A lot of really good stuff. All right, let's redraft us some fantasy teams and get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Apparently they drove an ambulance on the field at the game. Don't know what that's about.
At the O's game?
That's what I just read.
That's
Ooh, baby.
The last winner, we haven't calculated fantasy winners since July 5th.
Yeah.
Shit.
We kind of we might need to rethink fantasy for next year, but sure, let's do it again one more time.
We just dropped the ball on being consistent about all 3 of us being in episodes, and then when there's not all 3 of us, we just say, we'll do it next week.
That's half a fucking season. It's half a season.
That's 2 full months. I won the previous winner. I guess I'll go.
No, bitch.
No.
Right.
You don't win shit.
Yep.
Okay.
No.
I'll go in the order that I always write the draft then. Ryan goes first, Brad, then me.
Okay.
I'll just concede and be a total snowflake right there.
Okay.
Bullied out of my first pick.
Actually, Ryan and I are both going to make all of our picks, and then you get to make 4 picks in a row after that.
Okay. Oh, I did mean to stay speculation or stipulation. Do 3 picks since all the minor league ball's over, besides AAA and Major League.
Yep.
So 3 picks, 2 position players, 1 pitcher.
That's good to me, bro.
Yep.
Make this go by a little faster
Yep.
and make sense.
With my first pick, I select Gunnar Henderson.
Adley.
Man. I will take Seti. You guys took everything I wanted.
Colton Cowser.
Norby.
You guys are going faster than I can type. I will take Westberg.
I'll take Grayson Rodriguez.
Jerome.
Forgot Grayrod was pitching again. He's been good.
Yeah, he had a Gemvin outing, so it looks like he's doing better.
Nice. I will take Dean Kramer.
And that will wrap up fantasy.
Wow. Fastest draft by far.
Well, yeah, because it wasn't spent the whole time with me going, what?
Great job, guys. Great job.
Absolutely. Fantastic work. I'm going to go sleep now, guys. That was fun.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, have a good night's sleep. I have to run out on the golf course and shut some of these valves off so water doesn't flood over by the street overnight. So that's what I'm going to go do real quick.
Look at this guy working overtime.
Working on the clock 24/7, baby.
Hell yeah.
An inspiration to us all.
Yep.
I would never do anything like that.
Straight grind. No, I don't have to do much at night. Usually this is a one-off situation, right?
Right.
It's not like I've ever had to go out there in the middle of the night. Maybe like twice ever when I've not been like actually working. They've called me in like a year and a half.
You just live right like next to the course, right?
There's like an apartment on top of the maintenance shop where 3 of us live up there. It's basically like a college living environment. Everyone's got their own room. There's a common area.
Nice.
and TV and everything. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
It's right next to the course. So I just walk downstairs and I grab a cart and I drive to wherever the fuck I need to go. And it's good times.
Beautiful. Ryan, take us out of here.
Okay, I have one thing since we talked a little about football. I would like to take a minute to briefly dance on the grave of Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
so
fuck
cooked.
that guy.
So cooked.
He sucks this year. He just lost to Cooper Rush and the Dallas Cowboys, which if you've never heard of Cooper Rush before, it's because that was his second career NFL start after being an undrafted free agent. So
Joe Burr. Joe Burr.
Yep. So just wanted to shout out old Joe. I'm sure he got even more sulking at his locker in this time, just to let everyone know how sad he is that he played badly. So,
yep.
Congrats, Joe. Everyone feels bad for you. You're everyone's little darling.
No way the Top Bengals podcast is Locked On Bengals.
Why do you? What makes you say that?
I just looked up. I wanted to see the score of the game, and when podcast comes up, Locked On Bengals is number 1, and whatever the Athletics Orioles Bengals podcast is number 2. Tell me, fans have created better than that.
Well, I mean, yeah, they've got the media dollars backing them up. I'm sure they got a SB Nation one too.
They also just started paying attention to the Bengals last year. So
last year,
true.
Yes.
So true.
Oh my God, dude, the AFC North trash talk group of men. There was literally there's probably 15,000 people in there, and there were 5 active Bengals fans for years. And then last year, all the bandwagoners came and took over the group, and they're all so stupid. It's ridiculous, man. One guy was like, I've been a Bengals fan since their 0-16 season. I was like, yeah, well, that literally never happened, bro. So yeah. Good times.
Football fans, man. They're a different breed.
Oh my God, they're so stupid. But let's not act like all baseball fans are geniuses either.
Let's get ready for the wave of Ravens fans to just flood Orioles fandom next year. It's going to get worse.
It started a bit this year. It definitely
did.
started a bit this year.
But now they have all off season to talk to their dumb other Ravens fans who only watch football. And then they say, like, dude, the Orioles actually did good this year. You should probably watch some of it. And then next year they're all going to be like, just made my Rugnet Odor fan page on Twitter.
Oh my God. Football only fans are the fucking worst, dude.
Twitter user at Rugi season 12.
Yep.
The amount of Adley season accounts that are already out there is like way beyond comprehension. And like, I just can't imagine more people flooding that domain.
Yeah, it's going to be terrible, but we'll get through it.
Just like the tweets of people you actually like to see tweets from, and Twitter will do the rest.
That's true. You're right. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Thanks for listening, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry, this is kind of a downer episode. But it is what it is.
Amen.
So we hope you enjoyed this episode.
Part of this is us being a support group. So
yes. Yep. So have a great week, guys, and we'll see you next week.